Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. First, I want to start by wishing you a very happy, healthy, creative 2021. Let's hope this year has so much more positivity than 2020 has had for us. But without further ado, I want to start with my journal flip for Journal Your December 2020, because now that the year has ended and my journal is super chunky, I want to show you all my pages that I made in December. So I wanted to show you that, but what I have here is 3 years worth of Journal Your December actually, and I already filmed flips of these other journals, of course, but I just was reminded yesterday with looking back at all that has happened this year, last year, and all that I did with on the creative for my creative business. And then I thought it was already the 3rd year I did Journal Your December. I started it with the planner in 2018. So this was my first Journal Your December when I came up with it, and drawings in there. These are all in journal sheets. But this was my first Journal Your December. That's so it's so much fun to look back at it. And do you remember this guy? This guy actually became one of my first stamps I did for Elizabeth Craft Design, and that was because the prompt was owl. So much fun. So it's really cool to look back. This was 2 years ago, 2018, 3 years now, of course. This was 2019. Then I did it first time with Ilse together. We did Journal Your December for the first time together. So that was that. So different, but still really with the watercolors and everything. So much fun to look back at. And now Ilse and I did it for the 2nd year, and that's my 3rd year of Journal Your December. And that's this chunky monkey with, of course, our charms with the shrink foil. This is our Journal Your December prompts list, and I'm going to keep it in this journal from our latest release, of course, and you can see how much this journal can hold. And that's mainly because I put lights in mine, and look how thick that is, because there's a battery pack in there. So that's what made it really chunky, but it's doable. And I made 3 inserts for my Journal Your December, so 1 for each elastic, and that made it possible to take out my inserts and being able to journal in them. So I wanted to give you a look in this completed journal, and I'm actually debating on if it's better to take it out, the inserts, so I can give you a better look. But actually it's just more fun. It's like looking through my journal when you would see it at a workshop, or when we can go to events again. Then most of the times I bring my journals so people can look in them. What I have to do still is make my my cover, and I'm probably going to do that in a live for Elizabeth Craft. So just to end this this journal, I'm going to make the cover just with some lettering, I think. And I still have this piece that says Journal Your December 2020. That's because on the prompts list I did cut out all the prompts and put those in my journal, so I have this part left. So I'm probably going to use that, so I'm keeping that in there. And else actually did a giveaway on the Elizabeth Craft Designs planner and journal group on Facebook. So if you will post a flip through your Journal Your December journal, of course, you have to have used some of the Elizabeth Craft Designs projects, and if you post that before Monday, I think is it the 11th? I have to check my calendar for that. Let's see. Yes, before Monday, the 11th of January, then you will actually have a chance to win a $100 or €100, depending on where you live, gift certificate from Elizabeth Craft Designs. So I just wanted to mention that as well. So let's do the flip through. And this is the first page I made. It's a Mystical Winter. It's a vellum page with our window die. Of course, most of these dies are from our collection with Elizabeth Craft Design collection that Ilse Kleijer from Ik met Liefde and me, we created that, and it's now our third, yes, it's our third big collection. It's called Mystical Winter, so that's why the first prompt is Mystical Winter, and it's in our Art Journal Specials collection. So this is Evergreen, and that's actually where Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and Elizabeth Craft Designs had the headquarters is located. So that's super fun. So I made this with a tag and a picture of one of my journal spreads. This was the prompt quilt, and when that was finished, I put those tags behind the vellum with the pictures, because I try to make as much pictures as I can just for memory keeping. Gingerbread, this was Kai putting up some Christmas lights in a little tree that we put outside. House, and I made this Happy Boy because the 5th of December is a holiday here for kids. They call it Sinterklaas, and then they get some presents. So that's what I put in here in this pocket. And of course the first boy stamps that we had in this collection, so that was super fun. And I actually created that because of course I'm a boy's mom. The 6th, ice crystal. This is the day that we put up our Christmas tree, because I always wait until Sinterklaas has left the country. This was cinnamon rolls, and let's see. Oh, this was when we made a little stuffed animal out of an old rope that Kai didn't fit anymore because it was so soft and he wanted to keep it, so we made a little stuffed animal out of that. Sparkle, so super sparkly. Didn't have any pictures of those days. Plum pudding, and because I didn't have any pictures, I really went all out with the sparkles and the drawings and stuff. This is Old Leaves, just some cool art journal pages, so you can combine them, art journaling and memory keeping. This is Snowman, and this is Windows, so I combined these two. And then I have a lot of pictures here from some fun stuff, and that was actually on the 11th and the 12th, because here I can't put that much of pictures, so I put them in this pocket with some of the tags. And here I have another one, and then I put the date on there. So that's a way that you can put more pictures in just by using tags. This was Frosty. So I made the girl with the antlers like I did with the charm, and then I put my journal cards in here, and of course the Frosty word on my pages as well. This was hot chocolate, and I drew this hot chocolate myself and then made a shrink charm element to put on there. And this was numbers, so I just used the number 15. And actually there are a lot of numbers in the background, but because of all the layering I did, they aren't they aren't as clear anymore, but I know that they are there. Bird feet, so that's quite obvious. This one is star. Just some happy memories with that, and I went all out with the shiny because really loved using the Finnabair pastes in this journal. So next year, when I flip through it, I will probably think, oh yes, that was the year with all the Finnabair pastes and the release of those. So I use them throughout the whole journal. And this, I hope it still works. This is my light bulbs page. Yay, it still works. Because what happened, this is actually the second thread I did in there. It's from Tim Holtz, but because of closing and opening the pages, actually the thread, it bursted. So I tried to make it a little bit more sturdy with some tape, just so if I'm going to flip it, then the threads will still be stuck together. Oh, this one is stuck together a bit because I used my snow crystal pen. Really love making this page because look at the texture. It's the Finnabair paste, and actually I first used crackle paste, then I went over that with watercolors, and then I made it all frosty with those snow crystal and ice crystal pens from Pentart. Really cool. So winter is coming, really like that. And then of course here is a tag with pictures, and I had more pictures, so I even put in some journaling cards. Really like using that. And this is the tag that comes with the set. That's this is my niece's daughter, so really fun that they could visit us. And here, this is one of the dies as well. Then we have branches, and this is the last insert, the third insert. And actually I tried to make that a little bit more flat because of all the chunkiness that was already in there. So I started combining prompts in those pages. So here you have glimpse, of course, with a lot of sparkles. And here it's cold outside with the frosty and again the snow. And here I have some cool pictures because this was Christmas Eve and that was present time. So had to make some pictures of that, of course. Here, this is Christmas. Me with one of my girlfriends, because this was my first Christmas that I had to miss Kai for a day because, of course, of our divorce, we share the holidays. So this was kind of rough, and I'm really happy that my friends came to the rescue, and I saw more friends that day because they all wanted to support me, and that's so sweet. And this was, we have in the Netherlands, we have the second day of Christmas. That's on the 26th. It's your Boxing Day, I guess. But we have the second day of Christmas. So I went to my parents with Kai and we had presents there. And also we ate sushi because Kai really wanted to eat sushi. Here I have a tag because one of our design team members gifted me a present and she made this really cool tag in it. So Rihanna, thank you for the present and the really cool tag. I put it in my journal in between those pages, so that's something I wanted to keep in there. This was the family photo prompt, so I made a little spread with my mom and dad and Kai because they are the most important people in my life. This was the prompt seal. So I got this actually as a Christmas present. So it was perfect to put it in there. and some pictures of us visiting and lunching at our friend's house, and Kai playing with their girls, so that's fun to keep as a memory. Here we have trees, and actually these are some magical wands that we made because Kai's completely into Harry Potter since this Christmas holidays. So we are going to watch our 4th movie together, and of course we had to make our own magic wands. And then this is the 30th and the 31st, so that's in there as well. And actually I put some pictures in here. The 30th is cold as ice and 31st is countdown, so that's why there are all the numbers. And we went from 2020 to 2021, and with the cold as ice I also used the Finnabair crushed ice paste, so really like that one. And here are some pictures from New Year's Eve presents that I got. That's really so much fun. Just a friend that was on our doorstep gifting presents, and here is some children's champagne actually. And I guess that's it. That's my completed flip through for this journal. I really enjoyed seeing all the pictures and posts of everyone that joined us for this Journal Your December. And we will surely be back next year with a new prompts list for you guys and an workshop. This year we had an online workshop, and that was so much fun to make, and probably we will do an online workshop for Journal Your December again next year. If you want to, you can still join in the Journal Your December, because maybe you didn't came around to making a journal in December, but you want to make it in January. Now you can still join us of course, and I will put all the information on the workshops in the description. And if you want to post your Journal Your December pages, you can still do that, and we would really like it if you tag us in these pages, because it's so much fun to see what everybody makes. Now, I guess that's it. Let's put the elastic back on there. And I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.